this morning and welcome to a 2010 is gonna be reinstated edition of the OHIO podcast. Do us a big favor this morning if you don't mind and smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much, everybody who subscribed in the past week. Great week, one of the best weeks we've had in a long time. So thankful for all you new subscribers. And if you're watching this video the first time you found us, please consider joining our community, subscribing to the channel, smashing that like button, of course. Leave a comment down in the comment section below. We would love to know what you think about what we think down below. So, news came out on Thursday, yesterday, that Ross Bjork is entertaining the idea of having conversations about doing the due diligence of reinstating the 2010 football season. So, according to 11 Warriors article, and according, of course, to the conversation that was had between Ross Bjork and Paul Keels and Jim Lachey on the Ryan Day radio show on Thursday, Ross Bjork had an interesting comment. He said, "I had to testify in front of a legislative committee at the Ohio State Capitol, and I hadn't heard about. There was actually a proposed state bill that would get those wins back. I heard about that," Bjork said. It's something to look something. It's something. Look, I think given the climate, I think you have to at least ask the question. We haven't really pursued a whole lot, but there are a few questions that we have asked. Who knows where it'll go? Do you even have to ask at this point, Ross? Serious question. The NCAA is dead. They are an absolute joke. It is a travesty. What they attempted to try to do to the University of Dumb with their cheating scandal. Everybody knows it. Who cares what anybody else thinks? Just reinstate them yourself. Just make a statement. Hey, just so you all know, we're reinstating the wins from 2010. We're going to give ourselves the trophy back for the bowl game. And according to us, it doesn't matter what the NCAA thinks, because it really doesn't matter what they think at this point. It doesn't. I mean, Auburn's down there claiming championships they have no business to claim, but there they are hanging the numbers up in their stadium. So who cares? I mean, it doesn't matter. Bjork goes on to say, and this is an interesting statement, those things are usually just a piece of paper. That's incorrect. No, it's more than that. You ask the players who played on that 2010 team if it was just a piece of paper. Ask Jim Tressel. Shoot, ask us the fans. Yeah, it's just a piece of paper. He says we know what happened in those years. I mean, I was a part of an Ole Miss football program that had to vacate some wins. We still won the Sugar Bowl here at Ole Miss because everyone was there. We held up the trophy. And so those are the things that you go through. But yeah, it's definitely a different climate. The conversations are a lot different than they were before. And then Lachey goes on the joke that says, "Hey, it shouldn't be too hard to get this passed. Jim Tressel's the lieutenant governor right now for Governor Mike DeWine here in the state. So, um, yeah, let's get those wins back, right? Let's get those wins back. By the way, if Jim Tressel were to get those 12 wins back, he's currently sitting at 94-22. He would go back to what he was before at 106-22. So he would get back above the 100 win total mark, which is still just 5 wins shy of what John Cooper had at 111 wins. And of course, 205 is what Woody Hayes accomplished. So, yeah, it's come on, guys. Come on. It's time. It's time. Look, if you're going to give Reggie Bush back his Heisman, for cheating in today's climate, to use the words that Ross Bjork used, is not cheating today, then it's time to get those wins reinstated as well. It's time to reinstate those wins. I said this months ago. And for those of you who have been following our podcast, you all heard me make this statement in a video a long time ago. I said back before the NCAA came down with any announcement at all for what they were going to hand out as far as punishment to the scum up north, I said Ross Bjork should come out and publicly say that unless they receive as harsh of a punishment or harsher than what Ohio State received under the Tattoo Gate, then we will be reinstating those wins. We would be claiming those wins back. And it's interesting that that noise that was out there from that video and others, I'm sure, who did the same thing, were saying the same things, whether privately or publicly, that has reached the ears of Ross Bjork. He didn't make that statement, whether it was he didn't want the PR hit or he didn't want to create controversy where at the time he felt there was none, or to even relate maybe what was happening to the University of Dumb, in comparison to what that was. But whether he wanted to or not, whether the NCAA wanted to or not, or whether the athletic departments wanted to or not, the fans already were. The fan bases already were comparing those, the Ohio State fan base and the Scum fan base. They were already comparing them. And it's interesting that all these months later, after they get away with it up there, now we're going to have that conversation. You should have been having this conversation months ago. Months ago. And it's not necessarily a conversation. You just do it, Ross. You have the largest and most powerful brand in the Big Ten and arguably college football at your disposal. You tell them what you're going to do. You are in the driver's seat. You hold the cards. My friend, you're the dealer at that table. You tell them what game we're playing. That's who you are, Ross. Act like it. This is what we're going. This is what we want. We want you to publicly make a statement that we are reinstating Ohio State's wins. And if you don't, guess what? We're suing you. All that money that you collected, yeah, we're coming for it. Ooh, wouldn't that be a turn of events? All of a sudden, Big Ten teams who had vacated wins in their history sue the NCAA for money and to get those wins reinstated. Money they collected, dirty money they collected from the school in Ann Arbor. Wouldn't that be a little twist of fate? Wouldn't that be interesting? Hit them where it hurts, you should say. Or you could say. So, no, I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat this. This should have been going on months ago. These are conversations that Ross should have been having a long time ago, not just now entertaining them. Reinstate the wins. You're going to tell the NCAA what we're going to do. You're going to tell the NCAA what they're going to do. And if they don't, here are the consequences. Our lawyers are coming after you. And get some of the other lawyers from some of the other Big Ten teams to do the same. And you go after the money that they set back and collected, that dirty money that they collected from that school from Ann Arbor. That is the game you need to play. Let me know what you think about what I think down in the comment section below. Am I completely off my rocker? Do you like my idea? Do you think Ross Bjork should do more? Does it even matter to you if we get those wins reinstated or not? Let me know what you think down below. Enjoy your Friday, everybody. I have a Bible verse for you on our way out, Psalm 77:11. I will remember the works of the Lord. Surely I will remember thy wonders of old. I thought that was a good verse to quote for all of you, to read to all of you today, given we're remembering what Jim Tressel accomplished at Ohio State. Have a great Friday, everybody. Till next time, be kind to one another. I owe someone's OH. Sing Carmen, Ohio with all your heart. You all know what to do. Goodbye.